Well, good morning, everybody. God, I'm getting tired. I gotta lose some weight. I'm gonna tell you about the land this morning. We found a spot up there. They're doing a title search and all that stuff. And 40 acres plus another 40. Which one's gonna be mine, one's gonna be Chris's. But anyway, we got to meet a few locals and this, that, and the other, and gave one of them a ride. He was going in to get water or something there to the little town. Or gas, I can't remember. He had a gas can, so I don't want to get I didn't ask. But the town's got a resident of 45 people, and it can spike up to 50 people. I guess that's tourist season. But there's 45 people, and the land we found from that little town was 24 miles away from it, but we still considered city dwellers because the city limit deal goes out 25-mile circle or whatever the hell it was. And 25 miles out, and we're 1 mile into that, so we're basically inside. There's no city limit things. They don't have addresses. They have GPS coordinates. Don't ask me how that works, but that's how it is. Most people have post office boxes said. Well, with 45 people, you know how that goes. They shut down the school in 2017 because they had 3 students and they had a government school teacher. Now they're waiting for the population to get old enough to go back to school. They had the graduation of one, the last one was. I mean, how do you like to have a school? You'd be the teacher's pet because there was only 1 student. But it was government funded. Everything out there doubles for, like the school doubles for a church. It also doubles for a school. It also doubles for, what do they call that? Community center. And a whole bunch of other things. The local bar doubles as a cafe, VFW, and a bar. And then the little store doubles as a grocery store, hardware store, or basically a general store is what I'd want to call it. And that's where all your UPS stuff and stuff like that be delivered or out to the post office. And what else can I tell you about that little town? I ain't going to tell you the name of it, because I'm going to keep it quaint like it is. I don't want anybody moving out there. The land's really reasonable. We're talking less than about $500 an acre, let's call it that. So that, in other words, 20, 40 acres don't cost you much, about $500 an acre, roughly. Let's see, what else? It has the reservoir not too far away. A train track that used to go haul silver ore out. They shut that sucker down in 2000, no, it wasn't 2000, it was 1929 or 1930, they shut it down. The town's been established in the late 1800s because of the silver ore. That's what it was, silver. And let's see what else I was going to tell you. I'm able to scratch my head here. I'm trying to think. But it was just ideal. Everybody out there is friendly as you would not believe how friendly the people are. Of course, like I said, I got a photograph there of everybody in the whole town standing on the porch of the hardware store, grocery store, / whatever, convenience store, / whatever other store they put it. But all 45 people had 1 kid, little girl. She was a 4-year-old, 4.5, 5-year-old. She's a little bitty, about 4 years old. Let's call her 4. But she's got to wait old enough till she gets to go to school at 5. So next year she'll start to that school, and they really enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoyed it. They enjoyed it. They got a little breakfast. The bar also doubles as a bread and breakfast. Everything doubles for everything else there. But the whole county ain't got 1,000 people in it. The whole county. I mean, I seen apartment buildings more than 1,000 people living in it. The whole county only got 1,000 people in it. That little town had 45. call it a town. I don't call it much. But most people live out a little ways. There's about, I don't know, if you want to call it like right in the town, about 12 people. I'd say about 12 people. But they count 25 miles out circle for the city limits, so that, well, if you live in the the property we got is 23 miles in, so we're still in the city limits, so we're considered city dwellers. Sorry about this bumpy road, we're trying to get back. Now we're just waiting for the final stuff. It'll take a couple, 3 months to do all that stuff. But it was really reasonable. Oh, there's one guy that lives, they said there was a guy that lived up in the canyon past us, but they haven't seen him in a couple of years. And I said, well, why don't you go up there and say, well, we don't bother people. If that's the way you want, they don't know where he's alive or dead. But he only came in 2 years ago, he said. So he owns the property northeast of us. He lives up there by the silver mine itself. But I even thought about buying a silver claim up there. They got silver claims for sale. I just interested in buying the mine. And it's got a metal shaft that goes in so far. It goes in about a mile. Hell, if you buy up there, you buy like a $3,500, and you own that claim for life, and then you can even have it handed down. But I thought for $3,500 would be a great freight place in case of nuclear blast. You can go back in there about a mile. But there's all kinds of options up there. I'm up close to Utah, in Nevada, close to Idaho, and like I said, I'm sort of like 3 states that are real close. And I really liked it. I liked it so much I bought some. And I'm still thinking about that silver and gold claim. They have the silver and gold claims in Nevada. It's something I'd like to have the mine. But that's basically what it was. 45 people. And if you count out in the area, it could go up to 65 people. And like I said, we're in 24 miles from town. And like I said, what else? There's less than 1,000 people in the county. Most houses out there anywhere from 10 to 20 miles apart. Because like I said, that's what I've decided to do. Oh, we've seen so much wildlife. We've seen elk. We've seen antelope. Looked like honey badgers or something like that. All kinds of stuff. And that's what, like I said, 40 acres. And we'll probably end up with 80 total. And I'm going to buy shipping containers a little bit. I'm going to probably take the bus up there till I get it all established. I had a great time. I mean, I really had a good time. I just looked on to it. I just looked on Buyer's Guide, and they had a little old place up there. They had a 10-acre spot, and I got to talking to the real estate people, this, that, and the other. They said, oh, we just advertised just a couple of pieces. And then they said, because it costs too much to advertise all of it. And I said, well, we're looking for something a little bit larger. And they said, well, we got them, let's see, 10, 20, and 40s. I said, they said, well, if you want a 30, we'll put a 20 and a 10 together. I said, no, I'm talking about 2 40s, that'd be 80 acres. And let's see, what else you do? If you got 80 acres, that's considered a ranch. Well, that's me. They was telling me all this stuff. And it has different quirks or different tax rate or whatever the hell they called it. And you can get grants on the 80 acres to, don't plant this, do plant that, like farmers do. But you can get government grants at 80 acres. I said, interesting. I don't care about a government grant, but I'm just saying, considered a ranch is what I thought was funny. So you can have your own brand and everything else. I ain't gonna be no farmer, but like I said, it was so isolated, it was unreal. Passing. Sorry about that. We're going to some people. But like I said, I'm now going to have to blur it. If I get, we'll probably end up with the 80. I've already got the 40. We'll have to name the ranch. But we're, like I said, we're waiting for the final stuff of it and everything else. And I'm going to let this hang it up now. Like I said, stay tuned. You can see Lucky living off grid. I'll show you how to really live off grid. Yeah. And what it really takes. Since I ain't begging for money and this, that, and the other like most of them do, I'll really tell you the truth. And I ain't going to whine and cry either. Stuff happens. Talk to you later.